Hello everyone, welcome to writing class. In today's class, let's learn about how we can write about line graph and bar graph together in academic writing task 1. Okay, so let's get started. So move to the question first. The line graph shows visits to and from UK 1979 to 1999, and the bar graph shows the most popular countries visited by UK residents in 1999. Okay, so what I said is about the line graph and bar graph. This is our line graph, this is our line graph, and this is our bar graph. Okay, let's move to the question first. The line graph, what the line graph shows, it is about visits to and from UK. To and from, okay, from UK. UK is common, both the places, okay. From when? 1979 to 1999. Got it? And the bar graph shows the most popular countries visited by UK residents. Okay, this is about the visits by UK residents, which in 1999. So what is the common factor here? UK. And what is the common factor here? Another common factor is 1999. Okay, so you got it, the question. Let's move to the further details. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. I always focus on features and comparison. That's my favorite part. If you add these main features and comparison, you will get your 9 band. Okay, always just think it in your mind and then apply it in your writing. Okay, so move to the first diagram first. So what we said, visit to and from the UK. Understand the question thoroughly. Okay, from when? 1979 to 1999. You got it, the period from here till there. Okay, and then how many amounts, like millions. Okay, it's in million because in lower diagram also it's given in millions. So you just got to know the amount. You got it, that much. And then let's see what all are the colors represent. The red color, visits abroad by UK residents. Okay, visit abroad. Here what happened? Visit to the UK by overseas residents. So see the difference. Visits abroad by UK residents and visit to the UK by overseas residents. Got it? Let's move to the bar diagram. So this is about, the bar diagram is about UK residents only. Okay, in 1999. Okay, so what is the data is given? This is our second diagram, and then millions of UK visitors, and then how many countries? 5 countries. You got it? Millions of UK visitors from different countries, 5 countries precisely. So see the trend here in both the diagrams. The trend is about the UK residents, and the period is about this is about 1999, and this diagram is about 1979 to 1999. This is a common factor. Always assess, check for your common factor. That's best tip for your writing. Got it? Let's move to the sample now. The line graph illustrates the number of visitors in millions from UK who went abroad and those that came to UK between 1979 and 1999. I'll just pause here because we are going to deal with the first sentence first. Okay, see the line graph. What the line graph clearly illustrates the number of visitors in millions. So always you have to say about the measurement. If suppose it is in thousands, lakhs, millions, billions, whatever it might be, you just have to add it. Okay, in millions from UK who went abroad and those that came to UK between 1979 and 1999. Okay, and while I just used comparison, while you can use whereas, but, anything. Okay, you can use according to your preference, but it is always best to use a connector over here, otherwise you are going to lose your marks because they have always ask about the comparison and main features. Okay, so while the bar chart shows which countries were the most popular for UK residents, so it is about the popularity, whichever countries the other residents interested to visit. Okay, in 1999. So you got it from the, let's move to the diagram, then I'll clearly explain. So what my first sentence was about, how many the line graph illustrates the number of visitors in millions, okay, because it is given here in millions. So there also we have to use, even if it is not here over here, still you have to use millions, okay, because here the data is given, okay. And from the UK, and who went to UK, and from the UK who went abroad, and those that came to UK, what period? From 1979 to 1999. How? While the bar graph or bar chart shows which countries were the most popular for UK residents to visit in 1999. You got it? That is the striking feature or the focus of your question. Let's move to the next sentence. Overall, it can be seen that visits to and from UK increased, and that France was the most popular country to go to. See the trend. I always say that when you write your task 1, always see for the overall trend. That is going to give you a lot of benefits in your writing, okay. And here I have used overall because I am going to use the overall trend, okay. So you can use the word overall. It can be seen that, what it can be seen that visit to and from the UK increased. What is the trend here? It is increased, and that France was the most popular country to go to. So let's move to the diagram and I'll explain. See, when you see the first part over here, visit to and from the UK increased, okay. Visit to and from the UK increased. See the trend, it is going upwards, okay. Even though it is much lesser, still the trend is going on, right? So increased, and then the France was the most popular destination UK residents preferred, okay. So that is my overall conclusion about my introduction. You got it? So next time when you write, phrase your sentence like this and you will get your desired band, okay. Next, move to the body of the paragraph. To begin with, so any sentence you can start with from the outset, or anything you can write. I just used a simple vocabulary. It is always best to use a simple vocabulary rather than going for a very high vocabulary or something like that. It is not going to give you more and more bands. It's all about your content and your writing. To begin, the number of visits abroad by UK residents was higher than those that came to the UK, and this remained so throughout the period. So what they are saying, like, let's move to the diagram and I'll explain. The number of visits abroad by UK residents, okay, abroad by UK residents was higher. It was higher, right? You see, and this remained so throughout the period, and it maintained, okay. However, it is increasing the trend. It is showing the increasing trend, and trend is remaining the same, okay. It is keep on increasing, okay. Got it? The figure started at a similar amount, around 10 million, but the visit abroad increased significantly over 50 million, whereas the number of overseas residents rose steadily to reach just under 30 million. Okay, let's move to the diagram first, then you will understand. The figure started at similar amount. Similar amount means because we are going to compare both. Okay, that's why I have used the word similar amount. So that means what? Similar, it's almost 10 million. Okay, around 10 million. When you use a number, you can't say exactly 10 million because here it is more than 10 million. So you can say around 10 million. But visit abroad increasingly significantly. See, visit abroad increased significantly over 50 million. Whereas, or however, or you can use any word, the number of overseas residents rose steadily. There is a steady increase. Okay, it is not a exponential increase or something. It is going somewhat steady to reach just under 30 million. So it is just under 30 million. Here it is more than 50 million. Okay, so that is about the comparison of our body of the paragraph. And the last conclusion: by far the most popular countries to visit in 1999 were France. Okay, most popular countries were, who was the most popular country here is France. Okay, at approximately 11 million visitors, followed by Spain at 9 million. Then USA, Greece and Turkey were far less popular at around 432 and million visitors respectively. Let's move to the diagram, then you will understand. So when we talk about, we have just discussed only the bar graph. Now we have to move to the line graph. Now we have to move to the bar graph as well, because whatever data is given in your bar graph, it should be there in your essay. Okay, So what is there? By far most countries to visit in France were approximately, France is the most popular country, it was around approximately 11 million visitors. Okay, around 11 million. Okay, you when you use around, if you, even if you are not sure about your approximation, or even if you are not sure about your numbers, you can use around 11 million, followed by Spain. What? France is just after, who is behind France? It's Spain. Okay, and it is about 9 billion, around 9 billion. So what, these three is somewhat similar, and I can't write, because when you write individually about this US, Greece and Turkey, your sentence count, I mean, the number will be more than 150 words. Okay, it is always stick to your number, because if you keep on writing, if it is 160, 170 words, that is going to cost you a lot of marks in your writing. So always stick to 150 words. So I am going to use with these three together. What I have done, US, Greece and Turkey were far less popular. So what I said, these were the most popular. France is the most popular, just behind that Spain, and these three were the less popular. That means US, Greece and Turkey were far less popular, around 432 million visitors respectively. So when you write more numbers together, you can use the word respectively. That is going to give you better score. So this is our conclusion. So you got it. So this bar graph, even though you show a lot of data in bar graph, but always, it is always your skill to summarize the information. Okay, and then this is an additional tip I am giving to you. So even if you are going for your IELTS writing, even there are some people who have exams today or tomorrow, it is my best tip, to say that you always go for the main features, and then comparison, and then wherever you find the striking features of your I mean, like, bar chart or line graph, whatever it may be, don't get confused. Okay, just write the main features and you will get into it. Okay, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.